On this episode of the Hot Card Show, we're talking former Bruins, former Detroit Red Wings, and hot prospect Bryan Marchment. This episode of the Hockey Card Show is brought to you by Ice Hot Hockey. Ice Hot Hockey is 100% hockey cards for the hardcore NHL fan. You can check out all their auctions over on their eBay homepage. Just search for Ice Hot Hockey. Hello! Welcome to the Hot Card Show. Justin Kendrick, Darren Dink Reynolds, the one, the only.
Thanks.
You're welcome. This is, wow, that didn't take long. This is episode 118 of the Hockey Card Show.
118.
We're going to sit back, crack some packs of hockey cards, talk a little bit about some hockey.
Let's do it.
Have a sippy.
Yeah, still not drinking for me, so...
Ginger ale?
Ginger ale,
Nice.
yes.
Did you stir the bubbles out of it for your tummy?
No, it's flat.
It's been in my fridge for months. Didn't have to.
What are you doing?
I am doing some 0910 Fleer Ultra with Joey Toto, or Joe Thornton.
Oh.
I know he's your buddy and everything. Last time we're in Darren's place, eh? And last time we were here, you had the pink Thornton shirt
Thornton for
on.
life, yes.
But not this time.
I'm going with the 91-92 OP cheese with gum, but you know how we feel about the gum.
Yeah, the gum's bad. Bad news bears. These are nice cards. I don't think I do them very... Oh, I got some freaking weird card.
You sure?
No. I mean, yes. I'm sure. No. How many you guys are?
I think 8, maybe 10.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I
Maybe
saw a
you're
Red
ahead
Wing.
then.
I saw a Red Wing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the gum dust. The gum dust. Okay, my first guy. This is the year those Dynamo ones came out, all the foreign guys. Roman Lion.
Something happened.
Progger?
Yeah, I don't know how cool, man. I think caught him in the face. Anyways.
Nice. Roman Lion.
I lion with balls on my chin.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't know anything about Roman. Ilian is probably how you pronounce it, but moving right along.
Oh, it's follow through. Okay. I got Blake Wheeler here with Boston. I do believe he is a Winnipeg Jet.
Yes.
Wheels. That's a good
Wheels.
name, eh? Wheels.
Yeah, it hasn't really totally blossomed, eh? Like, was highly touted. I think he'll be alright over there, though.
Yeah, they're not the best team. And it's kind of funny.
They're Atlanta.
It's
Come on,
just-
let's just not forget that, right? Like,
That's just it. Like, it's... Still gotta remember, just because everyone loves them, like, I say everyone, but, like, just because everyone's like, oh, yeah. Still, you know,
and they
not
obviously...
the best team.
We film in advance, so they sent,
Shifley.
hometown boy back.
Sorry, Kitchener. Whatever.
Yeah. But Barry's happy. Barry's happy
Oh,
to
yeah.
have him back, so
For
that's
sure.
good. And he's got a long career ahead of him.
It's funny, just before coming over, I'm sure TSN has all their promo shit kind of set. But theirs, for the Jets, is that Shifley's first goal where he gives
really?
a little pump against Toronto. Thinking, yeah, you should probably pull that now, because it's kind of silly.
Yeah, if he's no longer with the team.
Yeah. Come on.
Agreed.
Stop it.
Okay, I have Mark Tenorti here
Wow.
with the North Stars. Remember Mark Tenorti?
I do know the name for Dallas, or North Stars,
Yeah,
whatever.
and then went over to Washington for Kevin Hatcher, I do believe. I think he only played for those two teams. Hard-nosed kind of guy. He battled injuries and stuff, but was pretty solid. Defensive defenseman. I don't think he really put up any big numbers, but
I'm playing my NHL 12, and I'm doing the Be a Pro
and
thing.
Mark Tenorti's not on.
No, but I'm playing the Be a Pro where you start in the CHL. I'm in the OHL with Kitchener.
Are you?
And I was just playing a game, and there was a Tenorti on the team I was playing against, but I can't think of who it was, and I thought, I wonder if that's Tenorti's kid. You know, like that's the same time with like Gagne. Gagne's playing. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of how old.
I can't think of
Mark
what team it was
is.
that I was playing. Whatever.
He was born in... Jesus.
Oh, come on, math
66?
man.
Oh, does that say
Yeah,
66 or
66.
68? Math man, how about bad eyes, man?
So he could have a kid
66.
playing in the O right now.
Yeah.
Who knows?
It's possible. I really don't know. Now I'm going to be looking that up when we...
Got some good cards coming up.
Yeah.
Good guys.
Good guys.
I got Ryan Miller for the Buffalo Sabres. I'm kind of mixed about Miller. I didn't really like him, say, a few years ago. Enjoying him a bit more now. Like that he lost in that gold medal game a few years back.
Yeah, that was good. He's solid, though.
He's so good. He's very, very good. And he's starting to get a little bit, not lippy, but a bit more opinionated that we saw kind of in spring training talking about, kids, fuck.
Did you say spring training?
I might have.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I knew what you meant. We all knew what you meant.
Down in Dunedin.
Yeah. Warming up in the bed.
Just talking about guys running around, not needing to fight, and kind of being douchebags, and that's got to stop. And
yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
Me too.
Because I agree with it.
Me too.
Yeah, good play.
Yeah, I think he's awesome. I think the Sabres are a team to watch. I thought that maybe last year and then Derek Roy got hurt, but Vanek's off to a good start.
He's playing well. Hopefully he stays healthy because that's his issue. I find usually.
Exactly. So there'll be a team you never know, right?
And like Gerby and Ellis.
Exactly.
So yeah, you never know, and they're kind of up and down a little bit, but they're usually in the playoffs and they're usually doing pretty well. And like Lindy Ruff's been there forever.
I know.
Which is crazy, but man, he's got to be the longest serving coach.
I think
he's got to be.
I think he is. Anywho, I have Reggie Lemelin, here with the Bruins. Played for the Flames and the Bruins. Had some good years with the Flames, but had some decent years with the Bruins. They went to the finals in 88, 90, and his partner, not sexually, was Andy Moog, my favorite goalie of all time.
Hey, Mokes.
So they won the Jennings one year, and I always, they split the time pretty evenly. And Moog got maybe a few more games one year, and then Reggie would get a few more the next year. I was always like, play more Moog. But I wasn't a Boston fan, but at that time I was kind of cheering for Boston a little bit just because of Moog. And I liked that whole Neil Oates Juno line anyway, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Reggie's obviously way out of hockey. I don't know what he does now.
Your phone's ringing.
Phone's ringing. It's probably the wife. She's out of town. Kids are upstairs.
Yeah.
Rummaging through the
I'm
pantry.
not supposed to be here. Shh.
Sounds dirty.
I have a Scoring Kings card for Alexander Ovechkin.
Nice.
Fancy, sexy time.
Fancy, sexy time. Yeah.
I don't know what they have. I'm not sure what this card's all about. First 4 seasons while recording at least 46 goals and 92 points in each campaign.
You know what I enjoyed about the Caps? And like I said, we film way in advance, but and way in advance this time because he's going on holidays, and he will be on holidays as this comes out.
Woo! Hopefully it worked.
You're in the Dominican?
I am in the Dominican right now.
Right,
You're like, how could he be there?
Yeah,
He's here.
It's possible.
It's like fucking TV.
Exactly. But yeah, the Wings and the Caps started the season undefeated. That was nice, and squared off in that Saturday game, and Washington mauled
Is that
them.
7-something?
7-1. Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, that did.
They are. That's a crazy start. Best start ever, right? They were saying. And
Is it their best start ever? Yeah,
I
probably.
thought they said.
Yeah.
But Ovechkin kind of slow.
Yep. Backstrom's got some points.
Yeah,
the whole
finally.
team's playing well. And Vokun was 3rd star of the week or whatever. So, the phone is ringing again.
Yeah. Is that like important? Do you need to get that?
No. No.
So yeah, Ovechkin. And he just got a wax statue done down at that wax statue place that they do at Madame Mahala's.
Oh, really?
Freaking statues, yeah.
Well, that's. I did not know that.
Cool.
Speaking of somebody that could score a lot of goals,
Yeah.
I have Burnaby Joe Sakic. Looking quite young there.
Very young.
Well, this is his 3rd year or whatever. I don't know what you want to say about Joe Carter. That was just the other day.
Spring training in Dunedin.
That was just the anniversary the other day. Joe Carter. Touch them all, Joe.
Ping.
Yeah, Sakic. I don't know what you want to say. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer next year. 08-09 was his last year? Or, oh, yeah. 09-10. 08-09. 3 years, so I think next year he'll be first ballot Hall of Famer.
In the summer, didn't he get a hole-in-one?
Was it him that got a hole-in-one? Somebody did.
Yeah, Pro-Am or something. And, things went well. Hole-in-one.
Yeah.
Come on, he's Joe Sakic.
Exactly. Was it a wrist shot?
And he won a car. That was it. He won a fucking... I think it was a car. It was money. Shit.
Maybe it was a car filled with money.
Oh my god. Gold coins. Oh. And speaking of hole-in-ones... hole-in-ones? Mike Pekka also got his first hole-in-one, from what I understand. They said it on a broadcast like a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah. Like, they opened up, the panel on Wednesday Night Hockey. With us tonight is Mike Pekka, and he just got his first hole-in-one this week. Or today. It was that day, and he was like,
That's
strange. Anyways, Joe.
very strange.
Joe Sakic.
Well, these guys are gifted athletes. So.
Yes, they are. Just like Ovechkin. He also had a hole-in-one there, like, second year or something.
Yeah,
hole-in, swear to God.
Yeah, and he doesn't even know how to golf, does he? Well, who does, really? Well.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Yager.
Jimmy, Joe.
Anyway, we always have the
first
game.
goal back. First goal back.
Is it his first goal?
Yeah, they only got like 3 assists or something up to now.
All power play. Anyway.
Sorry.
We have the game behind the cameras. So.
That's right. Okay, I have another sexy card.
Ooh.
I got a Marty St. Louis.
That's cool.
I don't know, EX. Or just X. Whatever. So yeah, nice looking card. EX38. Whatever. St. Louis. Like him. Crafty. You like to say? You like to say crafty.
I like to... Do I? You just notice that when you edit the shows and you're like...
Oh, he even gave him a little salute. Sorry,
oh, did he give him a salute?
Back to Yager.
Yeah. He's... I say crafty a lot?
Yeah. Crafty. Diminutive. You haven't said that in a long
Diminutive,
time.
Yeah. Actually, the girls at my work, they watched that episode. Wow, that just rolled off your tongue. Diminutive.
Yeah. He works with that yellow stick, too, which I find is so funny looking. Like, all these guys have the black, and they're all stealth looking and shit. His is yellow.
Yeah, and I know Grapes is documented the size of his stick.
Oh, yeah? And
he's a small guy that plays with a long stick.
Vermont, right? Like, that's where Timmy Thomas is in? Was that, too? Wasn't he?
Did they play together?
I think so.
I did not know.
Anyways.
Moving right on. All right, I have Darren Turcotte here with the Rangers. Darren Turcotte, I remember from junior hockey when I was a kid. Played for North Bay. Was decent. Then with the Rangers, Hartford, Winnipeg, San Jose, Nashville, maybe. But yeah, I believe he's back in North Bay because he's an American guy, right? And coaches hockey up there. I don't know if it's minor hockey or if he was coaching Tier 2 up there. He was at one time coaching something up there. Don't quote me on that, but Darren Turcotte, yeah, he was an alright. He had a few, early 90s, right around this time. He was potting 25, 30 assists. Was an all-star once or twice, so yeah, he had a decent career. Not great, but pretty decent.
Can score from any position, it says.
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Really? What about reverse cowgirl?
I got Rick Nash. Next up.
Yeah. Next up, Rick Nash.
Columbus having a horrible start.
Oh.
I think they might be the worst.
And already talking about goaltending, like Steve Mason... I don't know if they're going to ship him out of there. Or
I had
what.
heard that possibly Nabokov might be landing there. And again, this is like freaking, a couple weeks from when we're shooting, and it could have happened. But that was just like, I just heard it today rumor-wise.
Well, if it happened, then we predicted the future.
Boom! So yeah, he's played his one game already and started with a shutout, so that's great. See if that comes true.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
Hey, with Rick Nash, he's got some skills.
Jonathan Quick's got 3 shutouts in a row.
That's insane, eh?
Yeah. King's Cast talking about that's not nominated. That's not. And he said, I don't want to hear too soon. Yeah, that's a little early.
Easy.
Brian Boucher had
I
a
was
whole
just
bunch of
gonna
shutouts in a row one time.
Boucher save. That was a wicked streak when he had that going on.
Yeah, he had 3 or 4 in a row, didn't he?
Oh, I think it was like 7. It was ridiculous.
It was 3 weeks.
The streak was long, and you got so accustomed to hearing Boucher save, Boucher save.
Yeah, we all know where Boucher
Yeah.
ended up back in Philly. And
Boucher.
Anyway, yeah.
Shit happens.
Rick Nash.
Rick
Did
Nash.
we say anything about Rick Nash?
No,
Yeah, he's awesome.
shirt, Nash,
He's
he's
awesome.
great.
Yeah.
Hardcore, crazy goals from time to time.
Yep.
Fucking getting through everybody.
And I thought that him and Carter would have been clicking, but
Carter's hurt.
Yeah, and like you said, the team's struggling. So
Yeah. Brutes.
Okay, I have a top prospect card. This is funny. Top prospect for former Maple Leaf.
That's right.
And former Belleville Bull. I remember him as a Belleville Bull, Bryan Marchment.
Hey. All crooked nose.
Yeah, crush guys, sometimes questionably. He was suspended a piss load of times. But he was one of the hardest hitters. He was one of the hardest hitters in the OHL when he played, and one of the hardest hitters in the NHL, like I said. But sometimes they were a little suspect.
He did a lot of hip checks? Am I thinking wrong? Yeah.
Yeah, Winnipeg, Chicago, Edmonton, San Jose, Toronto.
Everywhere. I was at a game,
Calgary,
actually.
maybe.
Ooh, this is going back quite a while. I think I'm remembering it right. I believe it was against Detroit in the ACC with Carrie, my wife. And he scored his first goal as a Toronto Maple Leaf, and it was like his first goal in like freaking 4 years.
4 years, yeah.
And there's Detroit people, it must have been Detroit, behind me. Like they're kind of like, we're gonna blah blah blah. Like you know how Detroit freaking fans are, eh?
Yeah.
And I remember I was just starting like yelling, because
Was Detroit already up like 4?
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
So they were getting pretty confident.
Oh, of course.
But then Marchment scored, so I thought I'd get all lippy back talking about, it must be so embarrassing for Marchment to score on your team.
Nice.
The guy never scores. It's like 4 years. Anyways.
No, he wasn't a scorer.
No. Takes care of business.
He does take care of business. Yeah.
Ryan Suter. Defenseman.
We've had him before.
Nashville Predators. Yeah, I have him
Yeah.
a few times. I don't know much to say about him all
I
the
think
time,
I
though.
mentioned before, who
Pretty
his
high up
dad
player.
is, right? His dad played on the 80 Miracle on Ice team.
Oh, yeah. You
I
said
think that's
that.
Miracle over there. And his uncle is Gary Suter.
Gary.
Yeah, Gary. You know Gary Suter, who won Rookie of the Year over Wendell and crushed Wayne from behind, and then 91 Canada
Same
Cup.
guy that crushed Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a
Yeah.
jerk.
Yeah. But he had a good career, and obviously that's his uncle. But yeah, he's off to a good start. Like, he's a decent young player. And he was on the USA team, right?
Yep.
I believe he was, and he will be on the next one too, just due to age. And
Jeez, I keep making squeaky noises. Oh, hey, look at your next guy.
that's the Red Wing I saw when I was flipping through.
Hey, maybe you want to do next two. I only got one
Oh,
left.
really?
Yeah.
I can do that, because actually they're both former Red Wings.
There you go.
One is formerly with us. I have Bob Probert here. I don't know what you want to say about Proby. He was awesome. He was the epitome of he was a hockey player. Heavyweight champ. I think we've talked about his book before. His book is
Many
phenomenal.
times, yeah.
Phenomenal. There's actually one part in the book, I don't know if you and I were talking about this off camera, but it's really cool because he chronicles some of the junior days, right, when he was in Brantford, and how they had a tough team, and they talk about this one game when they were in Belleville, and he mentions a guy, Ali Budarak, that played for Belleville, never had an NHL career at all. But I remember him as a kid, right, and had a big brawl with Belleville, so that kind of stuff is cool, but it's too bad that he's no longer with us. It's been highly documented lately about his brain being analyzed, and he had the, what is it called?
We said this last time we got him, I think.
Remember what it's called. Was it him that we were talking about, or was somebody else that, I don't know, they just analyzed Rick Martin's brain too. Was it Rick Martin?
Yeah.
And he wasn't even did we talk about this, or did I talk about this with somebody else?
Someone else. Last time we tried to think of that name, I put it up at the bottom because we didn't know what the fuck it was called. But the Rick Martin thing we haven't talked about.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah, and it's too bad that that's what we talk about now, Proby, because he was great. Scored the last goal at Maple Leaf Gardens.
Yes, he did.
We had him here one other time, because I think that's when you brought up the story about your brother playing like season 2 or season 1.
Yeah, a very long time ago. But yeah, my brother was down, I'll mention it again, was down on his honeymoon in Mexico. Dominican.
Now you'd wish you hadn't mentioned it. Because if your brother's like...
Down south on
Dick.
his honeymoon. And he happened to be at the resort that, like, the hockey legends were going to. Like, for whatever reason. They're like, yeah, we're going down here. So we got to play ball hockey with all these guys. So Probert was one of them.
Oh, that's
and,
cool.
I mean, Ryan tells the story, like, oh, he's playing, and, like, Ryan's...
Was Jim Cuddy there, too?
Yeah. Jim Cuddy was there.
I remember
and they
that
go down to,
episode.
like, the bar at night, and, like, Cuddy's up there just, like, rumming along.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
But Ryan says, oh, like, Probert kept saying, they called him Red, like, pass the puck, right? Or pass the ball, right here, Red. That's pretty cool.
I would have been like, screw you, Probert.
Get out of my way.
What are you going to do? Shirt me?
Yeah.
Probably.
But he's...
Yeah, he was awesome. Awesome. It's a shame he's no longer with us, but such is life. Oh yeah, I got two in a row.
Just chill out.
Okay,
here.
while you're chilling, I got another former Red Wing. Here looks like with Joe Murphy in the background as a Ranger. I have Ray Shepard. Ray Shepard, he was a junior standout. Scored like 80 one year in Cornwall, and then scored 50 one year for Detroit.
Wow.
52, I think. But yeah, Ray Shepard, Rangers, Buffalo Rangers, Detroit, was in Florida went to San Jose for Igor, then ended up in Florida, and was there for the Rat Craze thingy, 96 final, and then I think he finished in Carolina, I don't know, but he was alright, he could score, but he wasn't like...
I was sitting here biting my tongue about Carolina, but
Yeah, Carolina's the last place I remember him, but... Anyway. Okay, you're up.
Cool. My last guy is a guy that's just having a freaking phenomenal start. I have Phil Kessel. Phenomenal. Like,
phenomenal. We mentioned him.
We get a little horny. Oh, I get a little horny on Toronto, but... You said you were going to mention him? What? Oh, like last episode.
A couple weeks ago, a couple weeks ago we mentioned him when you got Grabo.
Yeah.
And he has not stopped.
It's crazy. He's looking kind of so good. And, they're, just these nice little snapshots and wrist shots, and the puck's just finding him. It's just, oh my goodness. I was saying to a guy at work, it's so different. Like last year, you think back, and I'm sure it's going to happen this year. Everyone says he's a streaky player, but
yeah, he can go 12 without scoring.
You see him, and
just looks confident.
Yeah, right now he's happy. Yeah, he's smiling. He's having a good time. They're jumping and like.
And for him to smile is weird enough because he's like Mr.
Tight-lipped. Yeah, but when he's not, like when he's in his little grump, it's so clear because he'll skate to the bench and he's like his head's down. He's just sitting on the bench like pissed off, and it's so neat to see him on the opposite because it's like
it's good for Toronto. You need him. You need him going, and it's definitely quieted down the him versus Tyler Seguin.
He's having a pretty good start too. He's got like freaking 9 points.
Yeah,
but anyways, Phil's way better.
Phil the Thrill.
That's right. I agree. It's nice to not have to be. No points tonight, eh?
Yeah.
Sagan got 1.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, that would be annoying for him.
Oh yeah.
No,
he's good.
Yeah, and we've had him lots. We've had him mostly with Boston. His cards. We've had him with Toronto, haven't we? But
I think so. Yeah.
Most of his cards we've had him with Boston. Anyway, I have a former Leaf here. This guy's a dud. Alexander Godunyak. His claim to fame is he went to Calgary in the Gilmore trade. He was one of the 10 guys that moved, and then he ended up in Hartford, and then he just fizzled right out of hockey. I don't really have much to say about him. So
cool. I don't have any more cards left.
Oh well, yeah, that didn't work.
I don't know.
You had 8, and I went 2 in a row.
I was supposed to have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably because of my fancy St. Louis card.
Oh. Okay, well, my last guy, I don't have a lot to say about either, but I have Jimmy Waite here with the Blackhawks. Jimmy Waite, his career never really panned out, in my opinion. He had 2 years on the Team Canada World Juniors. One was the punch-up in Stanny.
Pistixny?
Yeah. And that's probably his thing. Because I think he went after Chicago. I forget where he went. Phoenix, maybe. I don't know, but his career never really got off the ground. But the punch-up, it's well documented that him and one other guy were the only 2 guys not
You've
fighting.
mentioned the other guy, too.
Pierre Turgeon.
Ah, that's right.
It's the only thing I didn't ever really like. It was hard to respect Pierre Turgeon because he was pussy. I loved him as a player, even though he was soft. Obviously, he was afraid. But he was highly skilled, right? But he, if the rest of your team's brawling, get in there. Jimmy Wade at least had an excuse that he didn't want to get thrown out because he wanted to be able to play, not knowing that they were going to be all thrown out.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Trying to be good.
Yeah.
That's all of them?
That's all of them.
Well, it's time for our 3-star selection.
Well, hey.
That's going to be brought to you by Ice Hot Hockey. They're 100% hockey cards for the hardcore NHL fan. You can check out all of their auctions on their eBay homepage by searching them by store name using Ice Hot Hockey. Sounded pretty good.
It did.
Pretty good cards this week.
The funny thing is you say it now because I think you used to dub it in, right? So it always sound the same. Now it sounds a little bit different every time. It's kind of neat. And I'm sitting right here while you're doing it, so I'm waiting for you to mess it up. It's funny.
Yeah. Just gonna put. I'm just gonna say one thing too. I always think it's interesting when this kind of thing happens, but Blake Wheeler was traded last year for, I believe it was Peverly.
For Rich Peverly, yeah.
So then Blake Wheeler missed out on Mr. Stanley Cup. So you don't make the top 3, jerk. He's a jerk.
Like it was his.
Yeah.
Well, Rich Peverly from Guelph.
That's right. Hey.
Over here.
I'll go.
Down to 7. What'd you say the other day? Just down to 24. Just down to 7.
Yeah, just down to 24 where Bob played junior. Or like whatever that was called. What's that called? That was a junior, was it?
What? Who?
Probert in Brantford?
He played for Brantford, yeah. And then, it was junior.
Okay.
And then they turned into, yeah.
The Storm. Not Storm. Smoke. I don't know.
They turned into, Brantford turned into the Hamilton, I want to say Steelhawks, or is it the Dukes?
Oh.
And then the Storm? Because the Guelph had a team that played as they moved on Sound, right?
All right, can I go first?
We're all over the
Sure.
Yeah, you can because I
like your older guys better.
I have the best player.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I'm going to go number 3, Marty St. Louis. Number 2, I'm going to go with Rick Nash. And I'm going to go number 1 with Ovi. I don't know if we've had many Ovi cards, if any.
We've had a few.
Yeah?
Yeah, because we talked about his hot stick that one time outside.
Oh, right, hot stick.
I've
been proven wrong again.
That's wild, eh? You couldn't get Miller or Kessel in your 3 stars.
Yeah.
So that's like me. I really couldn't get Bryan Marchment in my 3 stars.
Yeah. Even after scoring against Detroit after 8 years.
Yeah. I'm going to give 3rd star to Ray Shepard, a former Red Wing. I'm going to give 2nd star, rest in peace, Bob Probert, a former Red Wing. And 1st star to the first ballot Hall of Famer, Burnaby Snowblower
Joe. Yeah, I could have had another top 3 of Ryan Suter, Ryan Miller, and Phil Kessel.
Yeah, your pack was pretty good.
The American Connection, you might say. Or American Alliance, or something like that. Anyways, anything to add?
I really miss drinking.
Yeah. That's got to be happening soon, though, right? Is it like as soon as you're out, you get to start pounding again?
Probably, yeah.
Cool.
I think so. Yeah, maybe not as soon as I'm out. I'm going to have like an incision. I don't want to fall over and rip my cut open.
How long is this good for now?
Yeah. Well, we'll keep you posted.
Yeah, cool. Until next time.
Yes.
Keep fit and have fun.
And get yourself some.
Yeah, EB Custom Tees. We still have that code going on. THCS, 15% off. Check it all out.
Yeah. We're going streaking.
We're going streaking.